Hey Gemini, welcome to your weekly forecast for May 30th through June 3rd. Happy birthday to those of you Gemini who have a birthday this week. You might stumble upon this video at a later time. That's fine. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to see it. Keep in mind these are general readings, so some message will resonate, some messages won't. That's okay. And as always, you may need a private reading. So we're going to connect and see what messages are coming up here for Gemini for the week ahead. Gemini sun, moon, and rising for May 30th through June 3rd. Let's get right on into it, my dears and my darlings. We're going to move you just a little bit closer here. We've got a new moon coming up in your sign, so we're going to see what's coming up in the week ahead. Your first card coming up here is the Five of Pentacles. So some of you may be a little bit concerned here about security, stability, long-term future. Five of Pentacles can come up at times when we're making a significant transition in our career. We may be making a career change. We may be wanting to switch over to self-employment. So some of you may be setting these kinds of intentions in this new moon energy. The thing that we need to keep in mind when the Five of Pentacles comes up is that this is not the time for risky investments. This is not the time to like kind of go all or nothing. You know, we need to make certain risks, we need to make certain investments, but we want to take educated risks, educated investments, and we don't want to put ourselves in a situation where if we don't hurry up and get the payout quickly, we're going to be in a bad situation, right? So you might be saying, well, I want to hurry up, right? I don't want it to take forever, so let me just hurry up and go all in. But the Five of Pentacles can indicate that there's a little bit of a uncertain financial climate right now. There could be things going on economically that these goals, you're going to be successful, but it's not going to be like an overnight process, right? So if you're looking to put money towards a class or a training or equipment, you really want to ask yourself, okay, if I don't get the turnaround or the profit by the time my bills are due or by the time my rent is due, am I going to be okay having paid out that money, or am I going to be in a bad situation? Okay, so you want to look at it in that way, like, if this doesn't turn around quickly, am I going to be okay? And so you only want to invest or spend what you can do without for a while until the profit starts coming in. This is just something to keep in mind for those of you who are wanting to make really big changes in your career or in your income or in business. And in this process, Gemini, some of you may be shaking off people who were around you for the wrong reasons. They were around you for clout. They were around you because they felt like things were going well for you. They thought you were like a generous person or a high roller. And now that that's kind of drying up and you're being a little bit more cautious or a little less generous, there may be people who are falling away. But the beautiful thing about the Five of Pentacles is as we're going out into the unknown, we start to pick up the people who are on a similar path. We start to align with the people who are in our life for the right reason and the people who are in our life in a true blue kind of way. Some of you may be working out a partnership or a friendship or relationship with somebody who maybe is being very supportive in this transition that you're going through, or you know, whether it's emotionally, whether it's financially. Some of you may be pulling in support, but I sometimes refer to the Five of Pentacles as the Wizard of Oz card. Dorothy is lost, she's trying to find her way, and she finds soul family on that path. She finds this group of characters and they get through all of this craziness together. So even though it may seem like an uncertain time, and even though you may feel like you're kind of going out on a limb, or you may feel in some ways you're going out on your own, you're not going to be out on your own for very long. You're going to align with people who are very much like you, who are very much on a similar path, who are very much finding their way. The next card that's coming up here for Gemini is the Four of Cups. And this is a card that can indicate that we're not happy or satisfied with what we're being offered, right? And so, Gemini, Five of Pentacles, Four of Cups, a lot of you, as we're coming into this new moon energy, you guys are coming into the new moon in Gemini hungry. You guys are coming into the new moon in Gemini very, very clear about what you feel is missing in your life and what you want, right? Oh, and that's good, because that's the first step to getting what we want. Sometimes in that Four of Cups energy, people might say that we're being ungrateful, or that we're having tunnel vision. But for me, the Four of Cups always comes up with the energy of what Rumi wrote about when he wrote about divine discontentment. When Rumi wrote about divine discontentment, it's like it's that moment that you realize, hey, wait a minute now. I'm a child of God. I'm a child of the universe. Nobody is better than me, right? I'm just as good as anybody else. And I'm looking around, and my neighbor just got a promotion. My cousin is really successful, like self-employed. My best friend just like found their dream person. They're in a great relationship. My neighbors just got back from vacation. Like, what about me? Like, I'm here bare minimum, and all these people have all these great things happening. I'm not jealous of them. I'm not envious of them. Like, good for them. I'm glad that they have it. But you know what? I deserve it too. Like, where's my turn? When's it going to be my turn? And so there's this divine discontentment when we start realizing that, you know, we've been in this bare minimum kind of life, and we're ready for the spice, we're ready for the seasoning, we're ready for the flavor, we're ready for the cherry on top. And you can be grateful for what you have, but still want more. And I think that's going to be the most important balance for Gemini to keep in the week ahead, is realize that yes, you deserve more. Yes, it's okay to want more. You're raising the bar right now. A lot of what you have now you manifested, but you manifested it during a time when you had very limited thinking, when your thinking was very um like stunted or limited by what you thought was possible or what you believed you can get. And now you believe in yourself more, and now your thinking is unlimited. You're breaking out of those mental blocks. You're realizing much more is possible, so now you're going to manifest much more. So be in gratitude of what you have, but hold on to that feeling of deservingness. We need to have a healthy sense of entitlement, like, yes, I deserve for more. One more message, Gemini, that Spirit is telling me to tell you all, because a lot of you are coming into the energy of manifesting. Whatever you do, keep this in mind. This is going to be something that's going to speed up your manifesting if you can remember this. Do not get hung up on trying to manifest how the manifestation is coming in. Just envision and manifest the goal. Envision and manifest the finish line. What is it that you want? Don't try to manifest the story of how it happens, right? Like, oh, somebody's going to see my video online and they're going to reach out to me and they're going to offer me a contract and they're going to collaborate with me. Don't set the intention here of how it's going to happen. Don't set the intention of how it's going to happen, or how people are going to know about you or find you, or how you're going to meet this person, or how you're going to be successful. All you need to do is just envision that finish line, the happy ending. Let Spirit come in and dictate how it's going to happen or how it's going to come to you. Otherwise, we really slow ourselves down. So don't try to manifest the how, just manifest the outcome. Envision the outcome, hold that vision, feel that for yourself in your heart. The next card that's coming up for Gemini is the Knight of Pentacles. So, you're in a hurry, my darlings. I see that and I feel that. You are in a hurry. You know what you want. You want it now. And you're like, I'm ready. It's been long enough. Don't talk to me about patience, Amethyst. You shut your mouth. Don't preach patience to me. It's been years. I don't want to hear it. I'm not telling you that you have to wait a long time. All I'm telling you is that if you focus on this energy of like frantic and hurry up and push and push and push and push and push, it's going to slow things down. The Knight of Pentacles comes in to say the key to your success is consistency. It's not hustle. It's not grind. It's not burning the candle at both ends. It's not ignoring your human nature and pushing yourself like you're a machine or a robot. It's consistency. That's it. You know what you want. You know what you deserve. You have to be committed to yourself that you're going to make this happen. And you have to be committed to every single day investing in that goal and taking steps towards that goal. It doesn't mean that you have to burn the midnight oil. It doesn't mean that you have to spend every last penny and dime, blood, sweat, and tears to do this. It's just consistency. And before you know it, you're going to accomplish so much. Before you know it, you have a really good solid foundation and you have a wonderful solid building on top of that foundation. Something that is going to withstand the test of time. Something that is permanent. Something that you can rely on. The Knight of Pentacles is not the fastest moving knight in the tarot, but he's the most dependable. You don't have to double check his work. There's no second guessing him. You know that what he did is solid. You know that what he did is going to stand. So resist the temptation to stress yourself out. Resist the temptation to run yourself ragged. Just stay focused. Stay committed. Keep taking the steps. Eyes on the prize. Envision the finish line. And before you know it, you're going to be there. But don't come into it with frantic, panicked energy. That's not going to do you any favors. Your next card here, my darlings, is the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles says this is not the time to rush things. This is the time to pay attention to details, to finalize plans. And so there could be something here where some of you are wanting to launch something or put something out there, and Spirit is saying, you know what, it's a good idea to take your time here, right? Mercury retrograde is wrapping up right now too. I think it's going to be done June 2nd. And so a lot of you are and Mercury's been going retrograde, right? And it went retrograde through Gemini, and you guys are in a hurry to just get back to normal, and you're in a hurry to make things happen. But the Eight of Pentacles is saying just pay attention to the details, right? If you have some kind of masterpiece you want to put out there, give it a second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever it is here, look over again. Is there something you can add to it? Is there something that you could tweak or improve? If you're in a work situation, some of you might be really tempted to just rush through and hurry up and get things done. And Spirit is saying, pay attention on each task. Pay attention to the details, because this is a time that you're going to be rewarded for quality, not quantity. Okay? Eight of Pentacles also comes up when we're feeling like kind of led or guided, or we have an idea where we're like, you know what? It might be a good idea to learn this particular skill. It might be a good idea to get this certification or to get this training. It might be a good idea to get this equipment or learn how to, do this particular thing, or strengthen my skill set. And this might be like a good little side income. And Eight of Pentacles says, absolutely, it's going to be a good idea. It's an investment that's going to pay off for you. But again, Eight of Pentacles is paying attention to the details and going and doing things in a gradual way. Okay, it's not a card that says hurry up and rush, right? It's a card that says pay attention to the details. This is not the time for like big, eccentric, like out there risky moves. Know what you want, stay focused on it, be consistent, and it's going to be yours. It's as simple as that. We complicate it. We make it harder than it needs to be because of that dang negative ego, and because all of this hustle and grind culture that we see on social media. It doesn't have to be that hard. It really doesn't. I'm not saying you don't have to work. You have to work. You have to be consistent. That requires discipline. But you don't have to break your back. Okay? So I hope this is helpful, my dears. Maybe check out your moon sign, your rising sign. Some weeks those might resonate more than your sun sign. You may need a private reading. If you want a private reading from me, you can schedule by going to calendly.com/amethystangelite. There's actually a link in the description of the video where you can go ahead and you can click on the link and go to the scheduling page. Love readings for June are finally up. I said I'd get it done and I did. They are up. They are linked in the description of the video. And don't forget to check out the daily messages I've been posting on the channel as well. Thank you for watching, my darlings. Be well and have a wonderful week ahead. I hope to see you all on the dailies.